It's a
very, very special podcast.
Very special. So there's someone to my left, the viewers. How old is
I don't know.
Right.
Can't miss her.
She's there. Not the cat. I don't mean the cat.
I want her to scoot in closer, though, because I feel like I can't.
Scoot over, Bodhi.
I can't. It's shoved up against.
We are just in each other's space.
So.
May I introduce her, or would you like to introduce her?
I think you should.
Okay. So this is Coco. This is one of the most awesome people I know. She is the godmother of our children. She is my assistant of like 14 and a half years. One of the most cheerful, consistently cheerful people I've ever met. That'll probably change in this podcast.
She's a genuine badass.
Because I told her to hold nothing back, and normally she's like very like sweet and well-mannered and would never say anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it out of her because I need it for me. I need her to back me up.
It is really her only flaw, which is that she always takes her side. It's her only flaw.
Yeah, but she takes it in the most understated way, and I need her to kind of cough it up a little bit today.
Yeah.
Because
I can do it. I'm ready.
Okay.
It's not fair. But what if
I'm ready.
I feel like she would genuinely take my side, but that she has an alliance, some Game of Thrones alliance with you.
Well, it's just like the default feminine alliance.
Something deeper even than feminism.
There's nothing deeper than feminism.
Some powerful mythological queenhood base that goes deeper than both of your awarenesses know. It's primordial.
I'd like to just point out that you're planting the seeds.
Because I've watched it.
You're planting the seeds for anything that she agrees with me on about you isn't in fact truth. It's just primordial sisterhood.
That's right.
And therefore isn't really true about what we're going to say about you.
That's
you
right.
see how clever
That's
Bodhi
right.
Elfman is.
Primordial sisterhood runs so deep in you guys that I've seen where we've gotten, Jen and I have gotten in like a tiff, and I've been like, Colleen, what do you think? And you take her side, and I know that that's not your opinion.
Oh,
I know it in my heart.
Are you serious?
I know it in my heart of hearts.
You need more friends.
Yeah.
But no one likes me. How do we get you more involved in the camera?
I just have to. There we go.
It's a rough day for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Surrounded by these
My
two
life is
ladies.
tough. Look at
That gang up on you about all the time.
That just don't support you.
Well,
in
it's
any
like
way.
those flowers that look good and smell good, but they'll kill you. That's what
It's
you
all
guys.
women.
That's what you guys are.
Women.
Two beautiful flowers that look good and are very appealing and attractive, and then the little hummingbird comes over and is like, "Oh, look at all the," and then death.
Yeah.
And then
Venus flytrap.
Yeah, but it's the kind of flowers that it digests you slowly over like a week. So it's like a slow death. It's not like through the heart. It's like the little bird's like, like a week of digestion.
Like feathers spit out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, lead the way, Mr. Elfman.
Well,
and we'll just.
I'd have to. I didn't actually prepare any kind of like arguments or things that she would agree with you on, because I already know she's going to agree with you about everything.
It's not about agreeing. We know that because I'm mostly right. The point is the articulation of her backing me. It's the articulation that I need today of. We need to hear the Bodhi Elfman sort of. I need to hear it out of someone else's mouth. What I've been saying for years.
All right. Well, that's fair.
That you've never heard. It's a mini intervention, as it were.
Oh, okay.
It's the household marital intervention by the sisterhood primordial.
Okay, good.
All right.
I love it. But first off, my gesticulating wife. On the last podcast, that hand hits the table.
Oh, and it's loud.
And no, the whole thing, remember when it would shake?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. You're a gesticulator. So with your gesticulations, keep a distance from the table. So you want some...
I think you should just bring up... I think we should just do like a list, but you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, bring up a list.
Why don't you just bring up a topic?
Okay.
And then we'll get the... you know how like if there's like a car accident, you hear different versions from each person depending on where they were standing and viewing the accident?
Right.
I think sometimes Bodhi Elfman... You only see the Bodhi Elfman perspective, and then when I express my perspective, it just goes into the wife trash can of like, that's his wife. And perhaps there's the northeastern corner version of this that I'd like to hear from Coco.
The webcam. The webcam from the bank across the street that saw the whole thing.
Zoom in.
Coco's the webcam from across the street that saw the entire thing. And is now being, the FBI is now.
And
now coming to me.
Look how long it took to get the footage. Okay, here we are.
It took
Finally.
14 and a half years to get the footage.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, well, there's the Freedom of Information Act. And
Yes.
so with the Freedom of Information Act, we went to the Coco archives and we're retrieving the footage for
They're all here.
For the,
all right
for
here.
the auto wreck that is us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although despite the fact that I phrased it as an auto wreck, we are a Indy 500 marriage with just some really good close calls.
Well, you know, when there's a wreck in the Indy 500, it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, it stops. There's a whole red flag. Everyone stops.
Well, the thing goes off into the banisters. It turns on its head and rips in two. The frickin' thing goes flying into the middle grassy area. It stands on its head.
Debris.
So much debris.
You know,
There's
it's
so
not
much
just
debris.
like, it's not like the NASCAR wrecks, which are bad. Indy 500 is,
Really? They're worse
yeah, they're going much faster.
than NASCAR? Well,
Yes.
because it's just straight turn left, straight turn left. They can go
Well, so
fast.
is NASCAR, but it's a whole
But
different
NASCAR
car.
goes like that, though, doesn't it? Like that?
No, that's
and-
what your mind does.
Okay, well, what
Let's get into this.
is... Okay, well, we'll give you... Is there an
Okay,
example?
I don't know.
Because
Colin,
you're on your game today. You're
Coco,
in
if you
fuego.
hear, think of something.
I'll speak up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me hydrate. I'm getting a little nervous.
But there are
You're
times
between two women.
where I feel like you'll be a little like, well, the big epiphany, we've been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm a lot lately, and I realized that you are Larry David in Curb Your Enthusiasm, and it made me understand you a lot better.
Turns out somehow Larry David had been following and trailing me for a while
Yep.
and put most of my idiosyncrasies in his show. Or there are millions of Jewish artistic types out there that all share similar craziness, isms.
Yeah.
Isms.
Not sure, but there are times when you'll say, Jennifer, Mary, and you're trying to make a point on something, or you'll do something, and I try and make my point, and I'm the crazy person from your point of view, and then I look over at Colleen, and she's like,
Are you doing that, Coco? Are you doing that?
Her and I exchanging looks.
Behind my back? Are you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
It's in front of you. We've talked about this.
You guys
I've
still-
exchanged looks.
see,
in
this is
front
what I'm
of
saying.
You,
You don't even
you don't
know.
register it.
You don't even see it.
I-
You are in Bodhi Elfman
It's Game of Thrones,
My
the
office.
betrayal. I didn't know this was occurring. I
because
thought
you don't see anything
Yeah.
around you
Well,
of
the
women. Like, you're like just on an auto shutdown of women.
the
Or
king
willing to see it. Because I've done
Yeah.
it in front of you.
the king often doesn't see the betrayal. He doesn't see the
No, because
plotting
he's off in the
behind
corner
his
jerking
back.
himself off because he's the king. It's like
There
facing
you
the
go.
corner.
That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a very like intimate. We are in the house a lot together.
Yeah.
You know, you see a lot of things, Coco.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
let's talk about which the first topic do you want to do, honey? Like
Go, I love it.
organizational,
It's fun.
cleanliness, the obsessive to-do list.
You definitely You definitely don't want to bring up organizational or to-do lists if you want to win the argument.
I'm not trying to win.
But I'm just saying, if you want to defeat the king and take over the kingdom, don't talk about to-do lists or organizationals. But you could do obsessive to-do lists.
Okay,
'Cause
obsessive.
Obsessive to-do lists. I am an obsessive to-do lister,
Yeah.
and you are obsessively not wanting to do to-do lists. You
No, see.
That's
but
not
see,
true. Did you see my reaction?
You just didn't
now?
even see it. You didn't even see it.
I was like, that's not true.
Go,
please.
please.
Where is her to-do list?
Here's your
Are you
conch.
joking me?
She will not write a to-do list down.
What are you talking about?
Ever? And
I
when she
have
does,
my
to-do list.
and when
all
she
the
does-
time.
I
she
have
does-
3 binders worth
Yeah.
of to-do lists.
Should we go grab
You want
them?
me to bring them out and show you?
We'll
I have
stack
a
them
different
right here.
binder for each category of life with the to-do list in it.
Yeah.
how come I never see them?
Because it's none of your fucking business.
It is my business.
Well,
Most
you
of
don't
it is
show me
us-
your to-do list. Because you're a righteous to-do lister. You don't need to show anyone because you're so right about having to-do lists. If I have to show it to you, then I'm like proving some point and it's not a thing.
Are you a
Yeah.
to-do lister?
Yeah.
I've seen you with your to-do list.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have
Like, if he
both of
doesn't
your
see it,
guys'
it
to-do
doesn't
lists, and then
exist.
we just sort of, but we don't make a big hullabaloo about it. Bodhi sits down and says, I have so much to do. And he goes down through his list. I'm sorry.
And if I was dramatic about I have so much to do, you roll your eyes and you get annoyed.
Wait, I like Colleen doing the Bodhi because I can't take it when Jenna does the Bodhi.
Okay, please do the Bodhi,
It
Colleen.
makes me go over the edge, but
Please, Coco.
I think you can do it in a more charming way. What is the Bodhi? Do the Bodhi.
Okay,
You
so.
can do it
Can we
like-
zoom in for a close-up of
You,
this?
no, you have to do it like me. What do I do?
Well, you sit down at your computer.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have a sigh. I have so much to do. I have so much to do. And you get to, and you just sort of either announce the things that you have to do.
It's constant originations.
It is a constant
It's
origination.
nonstop.
Maybe this is a difference between men and women, though. I don't know. Because when we have things to do,
We just do it.
we just do it. We don't announce that we have to do the things.
No, because he said he doesn't want to hear it. He just wants me to take care of my shit.
Ah.
What is your...
Back when we were filming in Vancouver, you're like, I don't want to hear all the shit you got to do. I just want you to take care of your shit.
Well, you definitely record every conversation and have your file.
Please,
There you
carry
go.
on. Hear
Does
you're
your
from the Northeast
does
corner
your
over here.
oily boy hunk do to-do lists too? Your boyfriend?
Yeah, every day.
He's a big to-do lister like me.
Yeah, but he doesn't, like, make a big deal about it.
He's a
He
young
just-
he's a young man. When he gets my age, he's gonna make some deep breaths about it. Trust me.
I don't think so.
Carry on, Colleen. Carry on. As
Yeah.
you were.
And you have to-do lists, but it's always a to-do list, which is fine. There's a lot to do. It's understandable.
Mhm.
We have so much to do.
Mhm.
But it's an event almost of how the things are on the list and how you want to get them done.
How could it play better? Like how could it be like how could it be more easily experienced by King Killer on my right over here?
I think just doing it and not so much announcing it
Oh.
as she does for you.
Jews like to kvetch a bit and talk about it.
Yeah.
It's fine if you're okay if the other guy does it too.
Right.
But you shut that down and get highly critical of it because you're guilty. Carry on, Colleen.
Yeah, like if she could talk about the things that she has to do and then you're just willing to hear it or accept it or whatever, then you would feel the same way that we feel when we hear you.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Yeah.
This is good. All right. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
For fun's sake, and I promise to not take up too much of your time in the divorce proceedings when you're brought in to testify. For fun's
The
sake,
godmother has arrived.
Yes.
She's here.
the godmother is here. She's okay. What would you say? Like, okay, Jenna, here's my unseen or unsaid, always seen but unsaid advice I would give Jenna that would help make things smoother with Bodhi. And then to Bodhi, the unsaid but always seen things that would make it easier to get along with Jenna. I think you're going to give me some good ones. I don't think you're going to be disloyal to Jenna. I don't think you're going to come up with something. I after my years of a decade and a half of you two together, you never cross her. You're very loyal to her. So, and that's admirable. But I'm saying for fun's sake, okay, we'll start the easier way. What would be something that you would say, okay, Bodhi, permission to speak freely. Here's one thing I know would just make things go much better for you and Jenna.
We're diving into this.
This is so satisfying.
Okay.
And
I can't tell if I'm having a
and
hot
I
flash or
know-
It's very hot.
worked up with joy.
I know you've got. All right, we had a little technical maldingus there. All right, so Colleen, what we were saying is we were talking about
Mhm.
the unseen. No, right.
Unseen
The
by you.
Unseen by me, seen by you, but unsaid by you.
Uh-huh.
Areas that you think if I was to just get my shit together on, do differently, would make it much easier on Jenna. And I think you have a few of them, but I don't know if you're going to dish it out because you're.
Oh,
such a-
she's gonna ditch it.
God, now I'm on the spot. Okay, let's see. Well, for one, I think that going back to to-do list, if you weren't making it a big deal and just doing your thing, would probably help all of us.
All right, come on, go deeper.
It would just quiet the house
It was just
down.
quiet, yes.
Go deeper.
It's
on.
nonstop originations. Like you
But it's
just
not-
originate like, oh, okay, go ahead.
But it's not just to-do lists. It can be uncomfortableness.
Yep.
It can be any sort of gripe, anything that you don't.
Too much griping.
A lot of griping. A lot of griping. A lot of griping.
You getting all worked up about over there?
I'm just agreeing.
Okay.
And
Well, because I've said it and it's nice to hear it from someone else.
yeah,
Okay, I like.
because I don't know what it is about the griping, but it's I don't know if it's like part of the to-do list. I don't know if it's like,
It's always number one on the to-do list is gripe.
yeah. It's too cold in here.
And then
it's
he
too
crosses
hot.
it off and he writes it again. And he crosses
Maybe that's the
check and then writes it
consistent
again.
to-do list is that it's just there every day. So that's one thing.
But it's not just when he's at his computer. Like if he has to go get some food.
Yes.
What's the narrative? What's the pattern, Colleen?
I'm hungry. There's nothing in this house for me to eat. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go get some food. But then you announce it like 5 times before you actually leave.
God.
I don't know if it's a dad thing though, right?
Poor
Because
Colleen.
like the...
What about poor Jenna?
Yeah, but you're stuck by it. You're betrothed.
She's being paid. I'm like stuck in. I'm like, just,
maybe that's
I'm
the
just here by
difference.
agreements. I'm just here by this.
You're betrothed.
Maybe you should start paying Jenna. So then there's a compensation.
For the griping.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, hardcore.
Because we're getting paid for
Because
something.
marriage to me is that fucked up that I got to put in some compensation to her to endure it.
A little weekly allowance.
Like hazard
No,
pay.
it's hazard pay. Completely.
Hazard pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
go on.
Yeah,
Alright, what
yeah. A
else?
little weekly allowance. It's
Yeah.
not bad. For a little gripe.
Oh my God.
That was good.
Maybe it's a dad thing though, because I feel like dads always announce like 10 times they're going to go for a walk before they actually go for a walk. And I'm like, okay, go for a walk now.
Does your dad do that?
No.
Does your
My
boy-
dad never did.
Does your boyfriend do that?
No.
Okay, well, both of
Maybe
you. Have,
it's just you. Maybe that's what it
okay,
is.
first of all, the dads for you guys don't get. Both of you have very silent, stoic dads. Both of you guys
Mm-hmm.
have.
Yeah.
And
very-
maybe that's a nice quality.
it's a Jewish thing. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, so it's a Jewish.
Is there a volume knob? Or a mute button?
Yeah.
You'd never find it. You'd never find it on.
Okay.
Isn't that
Good.
worse?
What's next, Colleen?
It's been too long since you played with my knobs.
Oh
You'd never
my
find
God.
them. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Some more advice for
Yeah.
you.
What else could I do? Unsaid.
You might get laid
but
more if you
always
gripe
seem-
less.
Just make things easier for her, right?
Yeah, give me an example.
Well, cutting down on originations.
Okay.
And doing either just doing it or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like we don't need the audio file. Of the
Yeah,
to-do list.
like
Extra-
archive it.
Extract the audio file and archive it.
yeah, like just do the actions.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
Let's see. Maybe. Now I have to like think about this because there's so many different.
Think about
There's so many
Think
areas.
about what I do. Where you're like, oh, Bodhi, if you just did it that way, it's gonna make it so easy on Jenna.
Well,
you wouldn't
so
fight.
you help her in
Yeah.
lots of different ways.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like you're great.
Yeah.
Fact.
Like actually, yes.
Definitely.
Great husband, great father, all of the great friend.
Mhm.
I think that
That one right there.
What's that?
That one.
What's that?
What's that? What's that? That one right there. Oh my God, you turned bright red.
no, I'm not.
Okay.
Let's see. What was I just thinking about? I was thinking about how you sometimes will come to me
Uh-huh.
to do something for Jenna.
Yeah.
Like rather than because
Just
you
do it
don't
yourself.
want to do it yourself.
Right.
So you have me do it
Yeah.
for.
But that must bug you. But how does it bug her?
Well, I think you're right. Okay, maybe it doesn't bug
What
her.
is she not allowed to say the things that bug her?
Well, the particular category we're doing is
It's for
things
you.
that
How
she
it benefits you.
the
Yeah.
things that she has seen over 14 and a half years that if I corrected would make things much better within us. Like where she sees it, but she doesn't say it.
Mhm.
So it's like she's watching, it's like, oh, Bodhi, just blah, blah, blah. and
It's. I have to say the top of the list.
I'm asking her.
No, please. What's the top of the list?
All right, what's the top of
It's
her list?
constant chatter about the struggles as you navigate through the day. It's, where's this toast of the thing? And God, that fucking thing. I need to have it. I'm so tired. Wow, I only got the thing. Oh, God, this feeling here. Oh, where's the fucking thing? Oh, I gotta call. He never called. But it's all of your thoughts out loud all day long. It's your thoughts are verbalized all day long.
But maybe that's how he's creating his to-do list.
But then you feel with empathetic people, you feel like you have to originate, and you hate it when I do that. You're like, either handle it, or do you want my advice? Oh, you don't want my advice? Then just like, you feel like you have to do something about if I say something. But if I were to apply that to you, I would go into the psycho bin.
Well, thank you for that, Colleen.
I was just
That
expounding.
was very well articulated by you.
Ask her to
That was very
articulate
well
it.
articulated by
But
your counterpart.
what she said also gave me another thought.
Okay, good.
Because you know so many things and you know how to do lots of stuff. And you can give us suggestions and advice on how to do certain things. But I've noticed that when she does that for you, you don't like it.
Yeah, that's true.
You whether it's annoyed or whatever.
Yeah, when she's giving me advice on something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
And so being more willing to hear what she has to say.
Yeah.
Or I just won't give it.
Or she just won't give it, but she has a lot of good advice. Like, that's the thing. She's very
I could totally see that one. Yeah, I could totally see that.
Yeah. Because that would, I think that makes things a bit
When
more
she's
harmonious.
offering up her gems, I should be more willing to take her gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't resist. Wait, you resist it from the beginning. I see it.
I didn't say anything.
I see it.
Quietly.
Yeah. You see it.
Like, it's on your face. Like,
Yeah.
I can see it when she's giving you
I get all shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like, no, I don't want it.
You see.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Now, what have you seen? Let's see if you pull this off. I don't know if you will. On Jenna's end, that if she just like
Adjusted, it'd be easier on you.
yeah, or would make things easier in general on us. I don't know if she's going to give this up. She's very loyal to you. She may just shut herself off from observing.
I would
these
love her suggestion.
You guys have told me from the very beginning, maybe not the very beginning, but if there's anything that I ever had to have to say to help you guys, like, you're willing to hear it.
Yeah.
And I have nothing to give to Jenna.
I knew it.
From the very beginning, it's been nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Anything? There must be something you've observed over these.
That would help you? That would benefit you?
Well, that would be like if she just did that better.
There'd be better harmony in the
or
house.
changed things differently, there'd be more harmony. I'm telling you, I don't know if she's going to find something.
It's not out of loyalty. Like, I don't think she'd withhold it.
No, I would say it. I just don't think there is anything.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well,
I knew it. I knew you wouldn't go there.
I'm thinking.
She's willing to go there,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I could name topics that you would.
Bring it up. Let's do it. Prompt her with the ideas. Let's go.
She's very loyal to you.
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
still thinking. I feel like there's not.
Cough it up.
She's a very good wife. She's a great mother.
Incredible.
She works so hard. She
Amazing.
does she wears
All the above.
all the hats.
Yeah, every one of those is just on the stellarest, highest utopia range of existence. She's incredible. But what about this little area, this little tiny area
Tell
of
me.
like predicting the scheduling of things that could make things go a little smoother?
Oh.
If she just had a little more forethought of the scheduling, then the next half a day or several hours or the next day could be a little smooth. Not with her work. This doesn't relate to her work.
Okay. I see
Totally
what you're saying.
family, domestic
No,
work.
my work is planned for me.
But also, she's very good with being a pro and doing things she needs to do as a pro.
Yeah.
This is purely domesticus. Domesticus wifus.
Domesticus wifus. Okay.
Not in the area of work or her life or her career. This is domesticus.
Okay. And this is in
Domesticus wifus. So, like this little
Can you
area.
give me an example?
Well, like if she.
Just like not having a prediction of what's going to happen that day?
Yeah, or later in the day, or the next day, or that night, or something
Be more
like that.
specific, because general is...
Then I'm just doing it. Then I'm just nitpicking.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
No. I was hoping to lead her on
Because she has
something.
a pretty good grasp
Okay.
on how
All right, got no read.
what goes.
I got no bite on that one. I'll try something
I think
different.
you feel
Maybe you
Every hour needs to have a prediction.
No, we're not going to do this.
And I don't roll that way.
No, okay. All
I
right.
have the larger bracketed points, the anchors of the day.
Yeah.
And then I like a more free-flowing, roll with it experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my days when I'm working, it is so intense. I don't wish to have such a tight thing in my personal life all the time. I do think I could be better at putting things on the calendar that need to get done. It would definitely plot certain tasks against time better, more often.
Just family stuff. That's what we're talking about. Not any of the pro
But
stuff.
I feel like that didn't prompt me because I have so much. I just have witnessed all the things that she knows and she wants to get because she has it either written down or somewhere.
Or
and
it's
she
in my
knows
head.
it.
Nothing, huh, Coco? You
No.
can't. You just never see anything that if she just did it a little differently, it would just go a little smoother. Just not, no observation of that.
No.
Wow.
Wow, Bodhi.
It's really clever of you. It's just a one, you brought her on.
It was your idea.
Well, I thought she would cough up a few, but it didn't go that way.
Yeah.
I always admire Coco for being so cheerful, and I wish I could be more consistently cheerful. I am tired a lot, and it makes me, I'm in the safety of my own home, and I feel like sometimes I could be better at, being a little bit more, get myself ready kind of off camera from the family, and have, a better countenance within the family. That's more favorable to a group environment emotionally.
Just have him pay you.
Yeah, but when I'm
It's hazard pay.
listen, here's the deal.
Yeah.
We're home with the kids all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are always, Mama this, question that, this, right? Nonstop, right?
Yeah.
It's very tricky for us to get things done sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, then when you're also doing it, I actually can't put my attention on certain things because there's always one of the three men pulling my attention. And then if I go, guys, I can't right now, I have to get things done, you get sour face. And
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I do not get sour face when
Yes.
she needs to get stuff done.
oh yes, you do.
What?
When I go, I have so much to do, I have to go work, guys. You get ugh. You get annoyed.
That is not true. That's not true.
Then how come?
True.
What?
Yes.
What?
Maybe you
I
don't
love it
realize
when
you're doing it.
I love it when you're
No.
getting stuff done.
If I silently go get it done.
Yeah.
I
If
just want
I
to hear the
say-
to-do list. Just show me the fucking
That's the
to-do
double
list.
standard I'm talking about.
Okay.
And you go, what double standard? Ah, fuck it, not double standard.
Ah.
Is you are allowed to talk about all your discomforts, pains, grievances, frustrations, to-do lists, and overwhelm.
Yeah.
But in the past, you've told me to shut that shit down because no one wants to hear it. Then if I say, I have to go get work done, I have to go, you go, I don't care, just go do it. You don't need to tell me.
This is the most lopsided, one-sided. This is like the world championship
Wow.
heyday New York Yankees playing like a little league kids team.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Yeah, you guys are just. This is totally one-sided. You've got power lady Colleen here with you to take your side. There's no. Okay, how about this, Colleen?
No, this is just the double standard you refuse to see. I think you have a standing order against, because of your upbringing, to refuse the plight and struggles of a woman in the house. Because you got too much of it. Your mom struggled too much and had too much strife, and you just went into a lockdown refusal of tolerance on it. So any woman that is in your vicinity having a problem, it's a dismiss because it's just not interested. And it's too dramatic. It's not real. It's whatever is in the category that you've assigned to mom. It's all that. And I get doled out all of that noise when I have a strife or an overwhelm, as opposed to differentiating it. That's my analysis of the situation.
Wow.
And I think it's just something that went in, and it's a standing order of point of view against a woman struggling. And it comes with a whole battery, list of opinions about that can't be viewed, changed, understood, or differentiated until you decide to do so.
Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Well, that was super fun. I had so much fun having Coco on the podcast today. It was so much fun. It was really light and airy and really fun.
Oy vey.
But you know what he didn't actually concede is on all of your thought process, all of your thoughts being spoken as you go through the day. Is that real to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I said so.
I didn't catch that.
I did.
I'll have to rewatch this and take notes. I'll do a little carbon copy. Each one will get a copy. That's what we need to work on.
If you could do anything different with your boyfriend or act a certain way that's a little different with your boyfriend, what and you asked him, though he would never say so because he's such a sweetheart, what would you think it would be?
For me to do better?
Yeah, for him. Not relating. This is to your personal life. For her as a girlfriend, to her boyfriend.
What you think he should do better, or what she
should
do better?
What I should do better.
Like what do you think he would say, but that he wouldn't because he's such a sweetheart?
It's still very new, though.
But still,
they're still in the like, you're perfect.
No, we've had our moments.
But what would you think? What would you think you should do? Your own observation.
Well, there's categories. Is this like what category?
Any category you feel comfortable communicating, since I put you on the spot, so you get to choose. So,
can I talk about the subject we were talking about yesterday?
Sure.
What subject is that? I wasn't in that conversation.
You were.
Yeah, you were.
You were about a log.
Oh.
It's the fact that men are maybe a little more interested in that particular.
I don't think we should hit that.
Yeah.
He's not here to defend himself or comment on it.
That's really
I don't
nice.
think that's fair to him.
You're
All
nice.
right.
You're nice. You're nice. Okay,
All right. Anything else? What else do you think that in your?
I don't know. I'm pretty perfect.
You are perfect.
Yeah,
So it's hard to say.
You know what I think is interesting?
Hmm.
I feel like certain men, and I'm not talking about your boyfriend because I have not spent enough time with him, but just in this territory.
Sure.
And with my sons, I feel like my men, I cannot speak to all men, my men are more comfortable and happy when mama's just lovely. Mama, the female in the house is the sucker, the beauty, the TLC. And if I get at all firm or my testosterone version of myself, like when my kids are in the gym working out, it's your job to do the workouts with the kids. But I observe, like, if they don't have good form, I'm like, hey, bud, you got to do it with good form or you're not. Now, I was trained as a gymnast. I was an athlete growing up, and I had coaches that were tough and firm about pushing through the discomforts, the technique, no pain, no gain until you get it and you make that accomplishment. So I find when I go there with my kids or with you on a toughness, it's like, you guys, it's like a skunk just fucking let its scent out. You guys hate tough mama. You hate it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And I don't know a way around it because maybe I just need to go, hey, honey, can you make sure they do better technique? And then go in the house and leave.
I love my.
You don't
I
like
love my lover mama, lover wife.
Yeah.
I love it when you're lover wife, lover mama.
Yeah, I can't do tough. And sorry, the computer was done listening. Shut up already.
Sometimes happens when Jenna gets going. Sometimes we have a tendency to kind of like, I'm sorry, what was that?
I almost just smacked you in the face.
The computer's like, I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh my God. It's true. I do overtalk. I talk too long. I know.
God, the computer's like,
you know what it is? The coffee.
Yeah.
When I don't have coffee, I don't overtalk. And whenever I do press, I'm drinking coffee and I talk too much. Anyway, the family, the gentlemen don't like tough mama.
Yeah.
And that's something I think if I changed that and, just found another outlet for it, like strangling you when you're sleeping
Yeah.
or something like that.
Different outlet.
It's a great outlet. That's a great outlet.
That's a good one.
And the fact is, you could easily kill me in my sleep, and you'd have
She helped me drag
a
her
credible
body.
witness
with a bag.
that would literally
You did a good job.
that
It
would
would be a
testify.
bag.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would be like
She would
fashion
testify
bag.
in court that you guys were out that day. She would forge the Neiman Marcus receipt with the timing. Oh yeah, there'd be no way you'd have a second of jail time with your accomplice right there.
Yeah.
Here's one thing that I think is really fun before we send us off into the sunset. I love watching you two work together. When you guys get going on some task or job or artistic thing or work thing, when you guys get going, oh my God, it's like the woman power of 1,000,000,000 watts. It's incredible to watch. It's my favorite thing in the world when I see you guys say, okay, hey, tomorrow morning, let's tackle that.
You know,
And
more
then you
of that
guys
would
get
happen
going.
if you made your own oatmeal.
What? What? It takes fucking 6 minutes for me to make my oatmeal in the morning. And it's my little treat that Coco makes the oatmeal because you don't make the oatmeal. And when she makes the oatmeal, it's my little treat for myself. And that's the reason why it doesn't happen, is because she makes the oatmeal. Really? The oatmeal, Jenna? The oatmeal?
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Out of control. You guys have lost your fucking mind.
It's the oatmeal. It's the whole time.
Oatmeal.
It's the oatmeal.
Oh my God.